Hi, my name is TRICIA Burns. I'm a triple positive breast cancer survivor and I'm a snowboarder. I was diagnosed in the summer of 2022 and yeah, I was in the middle of living a fully active, action-packed life. We came home from living in Tulsa, Oklahoma to our place back in Oregon for the summer just for a couple weeks and I ended up staying for a year basically doing treatment. My treatment plan was, lumpectomy, and then I did chemo, which was Taxol, radiation, Herceptin, and everything else under the sun, acupuncture, supplements, mushrooms, green tea, the whole gamut. The hardest part about the whole breast cancer journey was the fear of the unknown, being diagnosed immediately and not knowing sort of what's coming and how you're gonna react to it, and what got me through it was obviously friends and family, but just knowing that I had time to sit with a plan and create a plan that worked for me. It's so cool to kind of once I got diagnosed, to know that all my friends gathered around me and family and everything, but really it was, like, the people who had gone through it before, like, I remember watching going through Facebook and remembering that, "Oh, this person who I knew from high school had gone through some breast cancer, and this person from whatever avenue of my life," and I kind of, crowdsourced all of them in that waiting period, and I called them, texted them, doom scrolled, in the middle of the night, finding everyone's cancer posts on their Instagram and just, reached out to all those people. So the community of my, friends and family, they were awesome and supportive, but a lot of it is like, "What can we do for you?" You know? And I'm like, "I don't know what you can do for me yet." So the community of survivors and people who had, walked the path were really so impactful to me in the very beginning of my journey to just call them and be like, "Real talk, tell me what is coming and tell me what to expect and what you did," and, find out everyone's different path, and, granted, breast cancer is a different avenue and disease of, every little portion of it is a totally different science kind of, but to just pull in all their resources and what worked for them, and, that was what got me through it, was knowing that you could reach out to people that had been there and done it and take what you needed and leave the rest. Yeah, for me, the snowboard community, we have had a lot of women in our community be affected by the disease, and so it was amazing. The Boarding for Breast Cancer community was so supportive, and just that community of women that come out of the woodwork and show up, they're busy with their lives and their kids and all that, and they pick up the phone and they just showed up for me in such a huge way. This journey, in ways it's made me different, but in the way it's just the same I'm just the same person. Going through breast cancer, it's like you are in this fight, you're in this thing, and it's your sole focus, and honestly, I remember people telling me, "Oh, I forget I even had it." I'm like, "Never, how could you?" It's so all-consuming, and then it just slowly becomes part of the story and part of your fabric, and sure, it changes you, and you, know you can do some pretty gnarly stuff and come out the other side, and then you also, have this compassion for, other people that have, you don't know what they're carrying, or, sorry, I'm crying, but, just, so many people go through it, and so many people go through a zillion things, and they just stand beside you and, look normal, but everyone's kind of, gone through some shit, you know? So it gives you that perspective. If I could give one piece of advice would be that it's your experience and you're in the driver's seat, and a lot of times when you're going through all of this stuff and you're talking to experts and everyone's coming at you with information, you feel like you're just a part of the ride, and really, you're in charge and you need to do what's right for you. If you are welcomed into this club that you don't wanna be a part of, just, be in the moment and try to find peace in that journey. It sounds so lame, but the easy part for me was, going through treatment because I knew the path and I knew the plan, and the real fight, I feel like, starts after you leave the doctor's office and you rung the bell and you're on your own and you just have to fight to, keep making the right choices and live the life that you were fighting for while you were in treatment. Fight like hell. Let's go.